Yes, oh.
Alaba boys.
2 shots.
Yes, oh.
Which level?
Yes, oh.
Idumota.
2 shots.
Yes, oh.
Which level?
Yes, oh.
Alaba boys.
2 shots.
Yes, oh.
Which level?
Yes, oh.
Idumota.
2 shots.
Yes, oh.
Which level?
Yes, oh.
Opa
2
Iweka.
shots.
Yes, oh.
Which level?
Yes, oh.
Aba boys.
My people, what's going on? It's another edition of Which Level. You know how we do. We sit here, we talk about what's going on. We talk about issues that might interest you. We talk about serious issues. We talk about funny things. And sometimes we get real. And on every episode, we have a special guest. Today, it's not going to be different. We got a very, very special guest all the way from Nigeria, Atlanta, Houston, worldwide. Universally known, world recognized, Mr. Patrick.
I'm shy. Global man. I'm shy. Global.
Bros,
we're internationally known.
We'll go pop that champagne. Oh.
They know they
Without
pop
purpose.
They don't pop us.
How you solve that problem, sir, my brother?
That make me wrong. Come on. I left because I couldn't pay 1 point.
I did tell you. And of course, Mr. Patrick, you're welcome to the show. Thank you so much for honoring our invitation.
That's what we do.
Appreciate you. And of course, we still have the lovely Lilian in the building. Lilian, how you doing today?
Hi, I'm good.
You good?
We're not deceived. We're not deceived by the tone of that voice.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're not gonna fall for it.
Not today.
Not today.
Yeah. Hey, Lilian, thank you so much for coming through again. As always, appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. And to my main man, my brother from another mother, I'm talking about Toks, aka Delight Photography.
Thank you for having me.
Did you hear that song?
It's okay.
We got some haters.
Some haters in the
building.
It's okay. I'm gonna be part of those that would edit the video. So I'm gonna edit all your hate things out. Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
You editing from top to bottom.
Yes.
Wow, you have started again.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Like we always do on the show, we pick topics and we try to bring some life to the story. It doesn't mean that these topics are not serious issues. They are serious issues, but we kind of believe that if we add humor to it, it will catch your attention better.
Would deserious it?
Exactly.
Desensitize it.
Exactly. So without wasting too much time, we're just going to go straight into today's agenda. And today we asked the lovely Lilian to give us a few topics. And the first topic she wrote, my people, just sit tight and listen to the title of this topic. Suspected Houston man still at large in the case of missing Cali woman Felicia Johnson. And for those of you wondering who this suspected Houstonian is, his name is Chukwu Ebuka Nwobodo.
Hey,
and
boy.
I'm telling you.
He killed the girl, eh?
That's what they
Alleged.
Yeah. For me, I would just say this is not our style. This is not what Nigerians do. But unfortunately,
dragging us in the mud.
The guy is Nigerian American now. They give birth to him here.
But you know how the thing they be now. When you do bad thing, they go say na Nigerian.
Yeah.
If you be athlete now, they go say na American. Mm-hmm.
In first and last name, now pure Igbo name. So a lot of people don't want to know whether they're born am here or there. He is Nigerian. That's how they,
If they give birth to me here, there's a tendency that even has a middle name that is English. And for the purpose of,
What do you mean? I have an
just,
English name.
I know, but what I'm saying is for the purpose of stigmatizing it, they might strike out that English name. Maybe they put the two Obonge African name together.
There should be a middle name now.
Okay. So that's the situation now. So Lilian, has he been found, or has this Is it confirmed that this lady was killed or something?
I mean, they haven't found her body yet.
What
but
is the
they
story?
found when I read about it, we didn't know what it was about.
But I think they
'cause
found a cell
thought-
phone with blood on it, right?
Yeah, they thought it was an Uber driver. He was the Uber driver. But then they found out later was that he, they met through Snapchat. So in that Snapchat conversation, she was supposed to come over to his place. He would give her $500 for sex, I'm thinking. Sex and
For what?
I know, right?
sex. Maybe. I don't know
500.
if maybe I don't know.
That's what the thing they cost.
For
Rich.
Bisham.
Yeah.
They give, that kind of money they give for $500.
I mean that was the agreement. He ordered the Uber for her
Yeah, in
America, in Houston.
Okay, the
Yeah.
girl is in Houston too.
She came from Cali to look
Oh.
for a job,
Oh,
and her family is here. So she came here to look for a job, I think at an adult entertainment place.
okay.
So,
You mean strip club?
yeah, something
Okay.
like that. So he got the Uber for her, came to her house, to his house,
Okay.
and after that, she was missing.
Wow.
So they detained him and, they asked him questions and they let him go after asking him questions since she was the last person he saw. Right?
Yeah.
So they allowed the guy to go.
Yeah, after questioning, regular protocol.
Yeah.
So when they figured out that it was him that could be the killer or something, they went to his apartment to go look for him. They couldn't find him. I'm sure they got into his house and they saw like blood and some of her personal items in his house. So, yeah.
So to cut a long story short, the guy is missing now, nowhere to be found. He's wanted.
He's at large.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is at large.
So
Some people have said that he might have gone back to Nigeria. Some people say it might be money ritual. Some people might say that he
America.
might be maybe something went down the road and he couldn't. Maybe
Maybe the style. Maybe the girl they give it. Well, 500.
500 cost.
500 cost though.
But that is bad, though. That is bad. You don't keep. You don't just keep people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
No
said the,
matter what,
the
you don't just
reporters,
keep people.
they found a cell phone covered in blood,
Blood,
off the roadway
Wow.
on Bear Creek, whatever, near
That-
near
that
Highway
is
6
mean.
and
Yeah.
Clay Road.
That
That's
is
where he
me.
was.
That is me. That is me.
But I also heard that they said she was, she was into that kind of business, and that she had moved from
Client.
one other person's apartment that same night.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. I thought she was coming from her hotel.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's, the hotel, they said there's some suspects too on that hotel issue, that she was like, what do you call them? What do they call those people? That,
Escort service.
yeah, the Bisonets.
Okay.
Yeah, the Bisonet kind of people. So there are different stories
I can't.
to it, because they said they saw her get into one or two other cars before that guy came and picked her up too.
Right.
So we just don't know. Whatever the case is, whatever she does, she's not.
She doesn't deserve.
She
to
doesn't
die.
deserve
Yeah,
to die,
exactly.
regardless.
Regardless.
We're just talking about this. We're not trying to justify her, her being killed, because we don't know if she's killed yet, because they haven't found any body yet. So
Yes.
whatever the case is, we pray and hope that she's alive. And if the guy is guilty,
I don't think so. But I mean, they
She
found
could
her
not die
phone.
now. If
She's
by
passed,
now
I'm sure she must have
she-
passed away.
So if by now
Even
she
on
can't
his phone,
come
that
back.
they found him searching how to become a serial killer.
oh wow,
He searched that.
Oh,
the guy?
that's
Yes,
the guy.
That guy.
Oh.
So he searched on how to become a serial killer. They found
How to search how to get away with murder.
and how to become a serial killer.
Oh.
And then he also had pictures of. They found pictures on his phone of 3 ladies that passed away, and then one picture of a dismembered body
Wow.
in his phone.
So he's actually doing this?
Yeah. I
Yeah, you know how American police is. They will find whatever they need to find.
Yeah,
Especially if
yeah.
it's in your cloud or in your Google Photos or in your
Right,
history.
right,
They will find all that. I mean, and I'm sure
I
they
need
got
to
into
go
his house.
delete all my on my porn sites.
other Pornhub.
Even police, they want Pornhub. You will find, as long as it's not child
I don't want
pornography.
anybody to see.
Yeah, so we don't know.
big.
Where would he be? He must have gone to somewhere. Somebody's hiding him somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, they eventually they're gonna.
Maybe he
find
has gone to Nigeria or something.
Or maybe
But I
he
don't
must have
but
killed
no,
himself.
See, let me tell you something about Nigerians. We like enjoyment. We don't easily keep, especially Igbo. He's an Igbo guy.
Yeah.
You know,
He's 24. He doesn't even look
Yes.
24. Have you seen this guy? Let me show you a picture of this guy. You, Seth, you go look at me, you'll be like 24, maybe 40.
I wouldn't know if he
The guy
has
is
gone to
eating too much
Nigeria.
cheese,
Sha.
yeah.
Because if he's not someone that has lived in Nigeria for a long time, he wouldn't have to
can't.
blame.
Yeah, he
right?
won't, he won't.
Like the case of this
See the
lady,
guy.
Jessica Tata.
He's
I don't know who
24.
remember.
Yeah, I remember
I'm a
Jessica.
pretty girl now. See the
I know, she's a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
Very beautiful.
How can you waste people? They find wife. This one they waste girl like that. Well, that is.
Yeah, so I don't know if
Such a
it's.
young-
I'm sure it's still around. Police are gonna. They're gonna find him.
I think people are going through mental issues.
Exactly. True that
much,
too.
You know, after the
It's a lot.
after the pandemic, people are going through a lot. Depression.
Yeah.
It's
Like
ridiculous.
I told someone that the world is never gonna go
Be the
back.
same.
Yeah,
Be the
not
same
gonna be
again
the same.
because a lot is happening. So people are traumatized. People are, you're at home. You're not doing, especially this working remotely, working from home. You have so much time to search how to be a serial killer.
Killer,
Well, if you go to work and you come
don't
back, you'll
drive,
be
come
tired.
back,
Yeah,
traffic.
traffic and the
Yeah.
rest. But when you're at home, you are
have
bored.
time.
You start. Again, they talk for Nigeria. They say the idle man is a devil's workshop.
Yeah.
So definitely you start thinking, oh, how can I kill? Mental problem. People need to take it serious.
Serious.
Trust me.
Yeah, and I think you're right. Going back to what you said, mental problem has always been a big deal.
Yes.
But the pandemic actually pushed people,
Triggered it.
because this is was a global thing that everybody all over
Went
the world
through.
would experience the same thing. Everybody locked
Imagine
down.
not going out.
Yeah.
That is not part of your routine. It's not
Exactly.
part of your life. All of
Exactly.
a sudden they say wear masks, sit
Yeah,
at
sit
home.
at home, yeah.
Don't go nowhere.
Yeah.
Stay 6 feet.
Yeah.
Things
Yeah, I think it just pushes out.
is
that
affected.
thing,
So
yeah.
if you check the world today now, so much is going on that is not supposed to see people going crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know though.
But DJ, so I think this guy, because that's not something that is associated with Nigerians
At all.
So that's
Jessica-
kind of putting a bad.
Jessica, uncle.
Yeah, but that was
And the other
that was
one-
an accident. That was carelessness. It was
Pure
carelessness
carelessness.
and accident.
Jessica
Tata.
long time ago, she was running a daycare in her house.
Okay.
So she left oil on the fire and went to Target just by here. Before she came back, the house burned, and then all the kids, some of the kids
died.
passed away. So she
That is
went. She
careless.
left
She
Nigeria.
ran
She
to
left
Nigeria.
from Houston and went to Nigeria. They caught her and brought her back.
Oh,
Of course.
why will you run?
Exactly.
She was scared.
Yeah,
But
but
then
she
again,
needs to pay
I
the
mean,
price.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not here to
I think we
judge,
need to take.
but-
We have to be responsible for our
actions.
For our actions.
Yeah.
At times, you see, accident. It takes 3 seconds. You don't need to. People need to be conscious of what
And
they
that's
do.
somebody's child.
You understand? This for you to. They say great power comes great responsibility.
Sure.
For you to take care of those kids, you need to be committed. You
Exactly.
understand?
Right. And-
Because at times carelessness, you can be driving and just phone call. Let me just boom.
Before
And,
you know it,
so
yeah,
people need
they're
to.
distracted, yeah.
People need to understand responsibilities, and you don't have to be careless. There are some-
yeah.
Because one small mistake can and
Domino effect, man.
and the ripple effect is crazy.
Yeah,
though.
yeah. So I was thinking about something, right? We used to really think that, especially with all this, I'm not trying to stereotype people, with all those white teenagers going around to shoot up schools, right? So we're thinking that, I've heard people say, oh, this mental health thing, white people problem, right? But definitely I think
everybody.
Black parents, African parents, Hispanic parents, everybody
everybody
needs to
need to
start
talk.
paying attention to behavioral patterns
Of their
children.
children, because
Yes.
when people start changing, people can change.
Yeah.
Even you can change.
Yes.
Even here now, if we change now, anything
Streets.
can happen.
Yeah, no, there are trigger things though.
so
You know what
you
my
just-
mama? You know what my mama they talk?
Yeah.
Say when you never get money, now that person behavior you they behave.
Behave.
Yeah, things can change. Money,
Environment.
right?
You understand?
You know,
Because people
things
are
like that.
depressed, you don't have friends. I know the let me say the culture here in America is different. Or like Nigeria, you come out evening like this, you see your neighbor, you tell your neighbor your
Interact.
problem. Oh, man, today, do you know, your neighbor will tell you
His own
bigger problem
problem
than
than
yours.
your own.
You will even be encouraged. Okay, I know Kukuma get problem, and you work with that. Oh, you go
Right.
better.
Yeah.
But here, you'll be surprised you don't even know your neighbor.
Yeah.
You don't even talk to your
don't,
neighbor.
yeah.
Yeah. So you'll be depressed because at times you share issues, you
Yes.
talk, and
Yes.
I would say mental issues like this, mental case. Like in Nigeria, it's only when people enter street they pick from
they're
gutter.
mad.
It's okay, we are
That's
mad.
right. Don't
But it's beyond that.
It
You
is.
know, you can be at home the way you think and the way you behave. So
The things
so I
you be
think I will
thinking.
encourage people to engage in things, you know,
Right,
do
right.
things, go out,
Yeah.
take fresh air,
Yeah.
walk, do exercise,
Yeah.
and
You know, go out to like celebrity fish.
go eat
Yes, so
celebrity
go eat,
fish
but
with a lot of pepper in it. Eat
know.
balango.
Balangu.
Balangu.
Yeah,
What are you doing today?
that's-
So
no,
talking
no,
about
no,
that,
no, no.
Mr. Patrick,
Yeah.
you've
I
been
want
to.
some, just letting you know. Wait,
You want some?
wait,
Patrick,
wait.
she said she wants some.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, the
I want
lady
some
said-
of the
the lady
balanga.
speaking.
That's what I said.
Balangu.
The meat.
Balango.
The meat.
Balango.
Look at you smiling.
Say you want some of the meat.
No,
The meat.
no.
You need
I
meat.
want
It's balanga,
the
no meat.
It's the big meat.
Answer
nasty.
the question.
You're
He got the way
nasty.
with
Answer the question. The
What is
big
the
meat.
question?
Is it the big meat?
And he get the way Mr.
I want the
Patrick, they
suya.
slice the meat. They slice the meat, they put pepper on top.
Yeah, it's called the balance. You know, actually, I went to North. When I came to America, I think 2019, I think before the pandemic, I went back to Nigeria. I went to Kanu, Jos,
That's
Maiduguri.
my town, J-Town.
J-Town, yes, I was in J-Town. Then I went to Kanu, Kaduna. Then I finally came to Abuja. So I was learning. I was in the village. I went with these
nice.
malams. I paid them, stayed in the hotel 1 week. You know, people were laughing. My friends
You
were
went
like,
to,
yeah,
you went for sessions.
yeah, to learn these
You
things.
say you go for sessions.
Yeah, section.
But that's good. That's
So I keep telling people, if you are coming to America, think of something.
Right.
If you are going to abroad, just think of what to do.
Right.
Handwork.
Or you end up doing 419 here. And it's crazy.
you know,
Because
I have to credit you, you know, because people will see you doing that stuff. They will think
they laugh.
you just woke up
When
one
I
morning.
started, they laugh. Say,
They
see
just woke up one morning
celebrity,
trying
they
to
do
do
it.
it. But you
today-
actually put effort into
Trust
it.
me.
You know that fish you made at the other one?
Yeah.
That fish was
kind of
crazy.
fish was
that
that?
fish was
It's
good.
catfish.
The fish was good.
It has mama recipe.
Well seasoned.
That
Trust me.
fish was good.
Really?
And you know
Well,
catfish,
like
here in
that.
America, if you eat catfish,
Yeah.
the taste, because
Yeah,
it's
I don't like
generated.
it. Yeah, I don't like
But
it.
trust me, when I finish spicing it, you won't
Is it a
even-
whole fish or like
Yeah,
fish?
Yeah, it's a whole fish.
It's not
Was
fillet,
really-
the whole fish.
Really
From-
big
I would
fish.
like, is
oh.
it like the same one from? I know Cobams. They have like a big catfish pepper soup.
No. Leave Cobam's own.
Go back to
No,
it.
I'm saying, is it big? Like
No,
that
do you know what I'm
one?
talking about? He, on the night that he does the celebrity fish thing,
Don't nobody call me.
Cobams does not do any barbecue.
I understand, but nobody called me for this fish.
But I told you about it.
You know, talk.
No. I told you about it.
You know, actually,
No, Lilian, I did
the
tell you about
inspiration
it.
came
Which
from.
one is that? The one that we did
This
at,
this last one that he
last
did.
one?
You know,
I told
Jesus,
her about it. Yeah.
Jesus fed 5,000 people. I'm following my father's
There you go.
Footsteps.
There we
Correct,
go.
correct.
So for those of you
whatever.
watching for the first time, you'll be wondering what we're talking about. Mr. Patrick has a special setup where he does some special barbecue with ram, which is
I
balangu,
still want
fish. Do you do beef? What else do you do? Chicken? You do all
Yeah,
that stuff?
chicken suya.
Okay.
Chicken suya,
You
which
still
is
have
the
it?
native chicken suya.
You usually have it.
So-
Here they call it the Obasanjo chicken.
chicken.
Yeah,
But do you
so-
still
So
have
it's
No,
a
we don't
nice.
have today.
It's finished.
Yeah, it's finished. I
That's-
just come.
That session don't
I'm
pass.
based in
What's
I'm based in
Lilian,
Havana. So
So there's nothing
Lilian,
in the
move on.
fridge?
Lilian,
I can't move on. I'm hungry.
Lilian.
move on from
Lilian
that.
and
Yeah,
Toks.
honey.
I don't know how this
you
fight
say
will
you're
end.
horny or hungry? Sorry, I didn't hear well.
What
I'm
did you say?
hungry.
Oh, hungry. Okay.
Look at your mouth. Talking about.
No, but there's nothing wrong. If he didn't hear well, he wants to
Yeah, I
know.
want
He
to be
just
sure.
wants to
I
be
want
sure
to
I
be
heard
sure.
you right.
He wants to be sure we can provide.
Because either one, he can solve it.
Yes.
Ooh.
I'm a problem solver.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Why
So
me,
yeah, what he
Lord?
does is, he invites his celebrity friends. They all gather around at any location of his choice.
Inedo was with us this Friday.
This past Friday, right? Okay. And then We all just gather around, play music, have fun.
Just have fun. Bring back the Niger vibe.
Exactly.
People
I
are so
miss.
stressed off.
Yeah.
Like this year, I wrap it with newspaper. So what I'm trying to
my
do is bring
God.
back that Niger. Because
Feel.
most of us, some people are here 4-5 years, they've not gone home.
Yeah.
They are missing home. So what I'm trying to do is Nigerialize America.
I need to
Mr.
go back.
Patrick.
Bring our culture.
I'll go back.
Mr.
I try-
Patrick, let me say something.
Yes.
You see that suya you just talked about that they wrap in newspaper?
Yeah.
If you're not rapping for Concord or Punch or Daily Times, you not go sweet. It's not the same.
Like that.
It gets the way the oil must
mean,
the
Stay in
paper.
the
The
paper.
paper will come
With the
black.
pepper,
Why can't
everything,
we
you
pepper?
know, you see, it takes you back home.
Nah.
Yes, now I have
And
everything.
the
now.
thing,
No, you need to see me actually.
Mr. Patrick, I know say for that Niger suya, you're using your hand to pick. American ain't going to use toothpick. They
No,
pick suya.
yeah, you pick
They
it.
change the taste.
There is onions.
Onion,
Because
is it
it
the
go-
red one or
It's the culture.
regular one?
It's like eating nkwobi with fork and knife.
Who does
You know,
that?
you eat nkwobi
With your
with. It's like
fingers.
eating gari with fork.
Yes.
No, you deculturize that food. You know, you have to
Exactly.
be in the mood. You know.
Say no, it's hunger. Okay.
This one,
Let's not talk about food.
anything she hear, they affect her.
Don't
I'm
worry.
hungry.
Don't worry, I got you.
Got me?
So, my brother, when is the next one in Houston? Do you have a date?
Now,
for
yes,
this
I'm
one?
having a big show coming up. What I'm planning to do, because last year I did a tour. Thank God you were there.
Yes.
I did eight cities. I brought in Bakasi from Nigeria. I brought in Chipukizi from. Through this celebrity free stuff I did,
Nice.
I brought Chipukizi from Kenya. I brought some other artists. We went from one state to another state with the tour bus and all that. It was fun. So this year I'm planning to do. This year, Celebrity Fish is hitting the 50 states in America.
Nice one. Nice,
Big.
nice.
I said the first time I did my interview, I told people that I'm going to feed the world. Nobody believed me. I said, people, that's my vision. I want
From your
celebrity
mouth to
fish.
God's ear.
Because pizza, you see the Italians, they brought pizza. Today, pizza is a multi-billion-dollar business.
Oh, yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to introduce catfish. I know one thing about catfish. Catfish is one of the ugliest fish we have, but it's tasty. You see it from outside, it's ugly, but when you get into it, and
When you get into
so you
it,
don't judge the fish by the look. Like they judge the book by the cover. So the fish you don't judge. And one good thing about the fish, it makes it bring families together. It brings people together. It has this mutual. When you see Nigerians, when they buy one fish, you see 5 people digging into it. And when you dig, you see people dig and eat one fish. It makes people, you bring
Like
that
a bond.
culture, like a bond.
Yeah.
In America, here, they serve everybody their own food, So I'm trying to,
I remember when we were in Nigeria.
our music has taken over.
it is.
So we
It
need
has.
our food.
It has,
We need to bring our food out to people. I told someone that, look, our food is trying to hit global,
It is
but 2
very-
things is affecting our food. Look at the fufu. Fufu is so popular. Our jollof rice is so popular, but people can't clinch. People can't just so. Where can I go? Oh, you see pizza is everywhere. We don't have fufu.
Right.
We are trying because 2 things is affecting us. Number one is the order of our food. Our food smell bad, but tastes
But it
very
tastes
good.
very good, man. Forget
People
it.
don't know. So I think our food scientists, back home, they need to do more. Try to extract the odor, but still maintain the taste. When they do that, I believe our food is going to hit. Then 2, our entry, our presentation, the way we just put a goosey soup, we need to learn how to present our food so it looks
It is.
nice, So if we can get that 2 things right, believe me, Nigerian food, fashion is already taking over. So we need to work on that. So I'm trying to see how I can, push this catfish business into the American market, make it known to everybody. Because I've seen Americans, white, black, they eat the food and they be like, wow, I've not tasted it. What is catfish? And they enjoy it.
Yeah.
So I think we should, that's what I'm working on. But very soon the world is going to know.
Yes. So
Celebrity
it
fish.
will come
Nice,
together.
nice. I have personally tasted
Yes.
this so-called fish and balango, and I actually bought the fish for my wife on Friday. and she loved it. Thank you, Mr. Patrick.
That's
I forgot to
finished.
tell you that.
Thank you so much.
Did you finish?
Oh, the fish? No, fish went on finished since Friday.
Since Friday.
Since Friday. Today on Monday. Now what for you?
Just asking.
The fish no go
Trying
sweet
to try
again.
my
now.
luck here.
One of the things I get at Wazobia that is always on point for me is the pap. I love the pap. That pap, oh my God. And also Wazobia is very clean. For me, it's Wazobia any day, anytime.
So the race now is between Peter Obi, Atiku, and Tinubu. And so who do you think is going to win, Mr. Patrick?
For me, P2B, because why? I'm not saying they are all is a saint or whatever, but for the three, I believe P2B is a young guy. Let's give young people the opportunity. These guys, they've been there, Tinubu, since they born us, we don't hear Atiku, they've been there, they've been in power, in and out. They've done nothing. You understand? Same thing. Yeah, Tinubu, let's give Tinubu the credit too. Tinubu has tried, is a political juggernaut. He has done very well. Let's give him his flowers, his credit.
Right.
But he's old. Tinubu, I think he's 70-something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, things I do 10 years ago, I can't even do it now. You understand?
Like
there are
what?
some things you can
Especially
do.
touch your toes.
Touch your toes, for the ladies. There is a way you touch your toe, you'll be like, what is
it? Because I don't understand. I can touch my.
I am not there.
What you mean touch your toes, man?
It will like all those butterfly, so there are some
Which one
certain
be
things,
butterfly?
mosquito,
I dem sell
Snake in the market shadow.
Hey, mosquito there.
So there are some certain things, whether you like it or not, you can't
yeah.
defy nature.
Yeah.
It's nature. So
Right,
Tinubu is old.
is true.
Yeah, the brain we need the brain, but damn, Nigeria is a big country. It's not a country. It's not like one man business. That's okay. That is why you see even in companies, in organizations, government parastators, they retire you when you get to a certain stage
Yeah.
because they know you are no more active the way you
But
are.
Nigerians
You
will
understand?
never do that.
But politicians, they don't have a retirement age.
At all.
People need to retire and allow these young people. I think P2B is a bit vibrant.
Yeah.
He's young. Is according to this guy, say he's stingy. The special. Yeah, we need stingy person whether the sponsorship because Nigerian money has. Imagine the politicians buying women house. This thing, it's high time we stop that.
Right.
Yeah, we need to look into the education system. We need to look
It's
into
a lot.
building
Yeah.
human resources, which is the greatest, which is what China is using today to
Right,
take over
right,
the world.
right.
We have the population and we are not using our population.
Yeah.
Do you know what it means to have 100 and 300 million people?
Yeah.
And imagine at
They are
least
being
we.
displaced
Even
to
for
work.
cheap labor.
Even cheap labor.
They'll be okay. Like
Even
like
cheap
you said,
labor.
China. Yeah.
Imagine paying people 10 naira per hour in Nigeria.
Yeah.
And I
Go
think
a long
I think the working stage in Nigeria should be like over 100 million people. Imagine 100 million active people working in Nigeria and every day.
The economy-
The economy will
be good.
will
It will
boom.
boom.
Trust me,
Yeah.
but politicians are
They're
not
just being
thinking this.
stingy.
They are being not even stingy. They are being, I don't know, stupid or they are being too
Dumb.
greedy.
Yeah.
Greedy. Trust
Yeah.
me. And trust me, you see this generation of these guys when they steal this money, trust me, their second highest it go take, their third generation will finish this money.
Yep.
Because they are not training their kids on how to take over, because they are not business oriented.
You
As
know-
of this point, what do you do for a living? A politician, and so I think P2B, we should give P2B the chance. If they are not going to ring this election or
That
stop
is-
it,
that
let's
is the
P2B is the best. Let's forget sentiment.
Yeah.
Let's forget Igbo, whatever. It might not be the best Nigeria need now, but the position where Nigeria, we need someone to even bring Nigeria. The tunnel we 2 days inside. At least more even bring Nigeria to a place where we say we feel even they see light. Then we know so okay, let's start moving. But we are Nigeria there now. We are not even seeing light.
At all.
We need someone to even. So we can't still go back to these old guys spending money, giving money. It's not about spending money. It's about we need to be prudent with our resources.
yeah.
We need. Look at
Peter
what
Obi.
is happening now in Dubai. One man in turn Dubai now. And Nigeria, we have that capacity.
Dubai. Just thinking about the fact that Dubai was actually it's still a desert, but
But
it
see
has
what they're
been
doing.
transformed. Like
Right.
everyone in the world is going there.
Only our water coast in Lagos alone can provide money that will feed the whole Nigeria.
Yeah.
Then only the savannas in northern the agricultural district can feed the whole Africa.
Yeah.
Even our oil alone can feed the whole Europe.
Can you imagine?
If,
You understand?
if properly
Yeah,
managed.
it's managed.
Properly
True
managed.
that.
Do you know this why Russia is shouting, "Oh, king of oil"? We can do it. We can take care of Europe, but it's a pity though.
You know, talking about Peter Obi, he's got a good track record.
Yes.
On paper, is like the best that we have. I was listening to one of his interview when he said he became the governor, right? And somebody said, "Oh, we have a land for you." I'm not sure if it's a plot of land or
I
an
heard that
acre of land, right? And somebody was just telling him that, "Oh, you're supposed to. It's like an entitlement to have this land." And he said he had just worked there for maybe 1 year or 2 years. And there was another lady that was working with the permanent secretary. And she's worked there for 15 years. So I think his chief of staff came in and said, "Oga, this woman is retiring. What can we do for her?" You know? And then he now said, "Look, let's give the woman the land. The woman has worked for 15 years.
That's a good one.
Me, I've only worked for 1 year. You want to give me land?
land.
Give this, you know, who has
Understand?
worked more for the country?
Right.
The woman has worked for 15 years, retiring.
That's a good one.
And, you know, just looking at how much it's going to get for pensions and gratuity. But like me, I've just been here for 1 year. Why give me the land when you can give, you know, someone?
That's
so
a good gesture.
good
though.
mentality.
That was
Good
good.
mentality.
Oh,
but
gesture.
but the
love that.
fear is, like Mr. Patrick said, the godfatherism and everything. They know the way people are really scared, right? To say like, this guy looks good on paper, Peter Obi. But is Nigeria going to be able to rise above the waters when it comes to that election time, the way they do it? Already counting delegates.
Yeah, we can.
Counting
because-
delegates. They're counting from 79 to 100.
Yeah, but
In front of everybody.
The thing is-
Televised.
yeah, the thing we say,
You know?
the thing we say,
Yeah.
people need to understand that this suffered don't they too much. You understand? And there's one thing. Now we even with the diaspora, even they fight more than people at home. You know
They're
what these
tired.
you know what these politicians did? First, they brought hunger. You know, when you are hungry, you will say you're right. You don't have choice. If you see the story of Esau in the Bible, Esau, because of ordinary porridge. So that's why they are giving Indomie. You would laugh. But if Indomie did that time, definitely the Indomie they could give Esau. But Esau sold his birthright because of porridge. So what is politicians? They are evil genius too. We are also dealing with, bad guys there. So first they brought hunger into the country. Well, they know if you're hungry, you don't get choice. You just want to eat.
Yeah.
Let me even eat. Then even they hear. Then secondly, they did the educational system. They messed it up because if you are not knowledgeable,
You can't fight for
you
your
can't
rights.
even know your
can't-
rights.
You can't do anything. Yeah.
So that's why ASU is on strike for who
Forever.
knows forever. Because when you go school, why will you know your rights?
Divide and rule. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
So those two things, they brought it. They know what they are doing.
Intentional.
They say, let's do this thing. Put so much hunger. Check out during election, they seize money.
People will compromise.
Look what is happening during election now. People are not even seeing money.
Yeah.
So you compromise. They will be like, okay, just give me that 1,000. Let me just eat and,
But do you also know that people have been shouting that they can't get PVCs now?
So they know what they are doing.
They are making scarcity.
Because they know that the people, now we be the power.
Yeah.
The people can easily, and these politicians that they fear, they don't get mind. Forget these things we are doing. So I believe it can happen because look at the NSAS. NSAS shocked everybody.
Yeah.
It was something that came and everybody were like, oh, the whole world fear.
Thank God to the power of social media.
That is what I'm telling you.
So
So the
people-
world is changing.
So-
it's not like the days of our fathers where no social media, they
Where
come out,
they will go around them up
army go
somewhere.
flog them, nobody
Yeah.
will know. But this time, everybody can report.
Yeah.
Right.
So they are also being careful, and that is why they've been fighting to go
to
to do
ban
away
social
with
media,
social media,
this thing, yeah.
because they know we have the power, and that is why they don't want us to come out to vote.
Yeah.
So people should come out and vote. I'm not imposing any candidate on anybody, but people should know that let's vote.
I'm thinking that, look, if they give you money, collect. Go and vote the right person, because the money now,
Easy.
the money is still our
Your
our
money.
own.
That's
Right?
I think they should beat.
I am
they should
of that
beat them.
opinion too.
Yeah, collect the money.
Take your money.
Because I know that it's easy to judge people that they are collecting money. But like Mr. Patrick said, when you're hungry, you have 3 children.
Yes,
You need to feed them that night.
that night.
If anybody is flashing money in front of you,
You will take it
collect
10,000. So at least make these children eat.
Yes.
What they are not
Because
just
even if you vote person, you don't know that's in the future. You don't know if that person is going to make something better.
Right.
But if you know chop today and you die, you go see that future.
yes. But people need to understand that. See, we need to fight for our right.
Yeah.
It's not an easy walk.
Yeah.
A job like as you do America now. Maybe you come America now. You need a
You can.
citizenship or what? They can't just give you their citizenship. They can't just make you a citizen.
You work
They
for
go
it.
first give you 2 years. Make you, if you are married, they will want to observe you with their women because they know to stay with their women is not easy. They will give you that 2 years, so you stay first. After 2 years, they give you 10 years. After 10 years, they monitor you before they even say. So it's a step.
And to get that citizenship self, your record must be clean.
Yeah, so that is it. So Nigerians need to understand that to even get us to the promised land, even Moses with everything he still not reach promised land. So we still have to. But Moses went through the Egyptians, the 10 plague, they do one in Waka for
The
desert.
way Mr. Patrick, they put Bible to everything.
I mean,
Hey,
He's a man of
This
God. Man of
man-
God. He's a man of God.
this man
Lord
can
is
do
good.
anything.
The
Oh.
Lord
man
is
of
good.
This
God.
man get backup plans.
The Lord is good.
Yeah.
If you don't work
He
with
go help us.
praise the Lord.
Hallelujah, somebody.
So Nigerians, we need to be ready.
Yeah.
We need to put sentiment aside. We need to put religions aside.
I just hope they
We
can
need to
have
put
that sense.
tribalism aside.
That's gonna be hard though. Tribalism aside in Nigeria.
And that is what the weapon. You know, these
Yeah.
guys, they are using weapon.
Yeah.
Weapon is not only where you carry armored car or tank to fight people.
Yeah.
People are using so many weapons to destroy people now.
And it's just some things they are saying, like, oh, if the presidential aspirant is a Muslim,
yeah.
they can't have a vice president that is a Muslim.
It has to be balanced.
So you see, it's crazy.
No one cares.
You see, it's crazy.
Like, I don't care if you're Muslim and Muslim. If you can fix the
Who
country,
the best man should just get the
Yes.
job.
These are just manipulation.
You understand? They
that
know what they
they're
are doing.
using, yeah.
So why are you telling me a Christian must be, a vice president must be? So if we don't get a vice president that is competent, that is a Muslim, what do we
What
do?
do we do? We put in a riffraff
So
there.
people need to know that, okay, P2B is okay from analysis, from everything.
Track
He's a
record,
young guy
yeah.
from track record because he's not a Muslim. You see where they are coming from. So they know what they are doing.
Yeah.
See what is happening. Boko Haram, this, that. Now Big Brother is coming up. So much distraction.
I'm telling you. Oh, have you seen
Trust me.
the queue for the audition for Big Brother?
Because people are hungry.
People come
No,
from.
people are hungry. You don't know what things are happening in that country.
Is it still going on? Let me make flight.
No, people are hungry. So
Yes,
they
you
know
see-
what they are doing.
You know, the thing about Big Brother is most of them, well, everybody wants to win the star prize. But guess what? Even if you don't win the star prize, if you go to that show and come out,
You get a shot.
big time. You're
That's
popular.
what everybody is even looking at.
Yes.
Let me tell you, if you see a third world country, there are two sets of people in every third world country. First is those that believe in God, and those that don't believe in God. Now, those that believe in God, two sets of people will say, okay, let's put our hope in God. God will help us. That is why you see most pastors are taking advantage of people. Because now because each country, every country believe in the government to do things for them. They believe in the government to provide security. They believe in the government to provide food, accommodation, road, safety, whatever. Now, third world country like in Nigeria now, the government have failed everybody. So we don't even believe in government again. So those that are not bad, when if we do bad, when if we commit crimes, okay, we are good. God, I don't fit let's believe in God. So that is why you see, when you go to a third world country, you see churches are booming there. The pastor will tell you, it's okay, believe in God. Bring 1 naira. God go. So because they need miracle, people need to survive. They don't know.
And some of the things they call miracle are things that should be provided. Basic
Already.
necessities.
That is one.
that
So
should be
you
in
see,
society.
why church is booming, and so
Making
many
it a
evil
business.
people are taking advantage. Now the second group of people that don't believe in church, they're now going to crime. So you go to a third world country, you see why. That is why you see armed robbery is high, scam is high, because they now believe, now we be our government, let's provide. The women go into prostitution, and you see the politicians using the girls for prostitution. So people now tell, that is why you see high rate of prostitution in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Because the women, you're a young lady, you find, you get everything, but you don't know where your next meal is coming from. And the man tell you, I will give you $50,000. That thing in between your legs, you say, why am I keeping it? Why the guys when they there, when if you believe in God, so say, okay, let's go straight, let's fight for these guys.
Yeah.
There is crime everywhere. But when you also come to countries that were developed, your Russia, when there is war, if war could day, why you won't commit crime?
Right.
Exactly.
And you look to even provide for these people, not be even big thing. Let's break Nigeria down. People pay house rent yearly. Now, let's even say, okay, make people start to they pay every month. And you call people, provide enough factories, make people go they work. Because factory alone can turn that country, provide light security, road, accessibility, so that when they provide, in North now, they feed you tomatoes, train go there from North that night, before morning, you don't reach Lagos, you don't reach East, they don't distribute, they don't go. People are working. You pay people $10 per hour.
Yeah.
Imagine you work in a day, you make 100 naira. In a month, that is 30 days. That is $30,000. That is 30,000 naira. Then you have that. Then imagine house rent. They charge monthly. You pay house rent 10,000. You still have 20,000. You use 10,000 for transport. You still have 10,000. You use 5,000 for feeding, and you save 5,000. So you see how people prefer to do that.
Structure.
People will work, you understand? And you see the economy working. But politicians are not doing nothing. Politicians are buying bulletproof cars. Politicians are intimidating the poor people. But one day you go reach where you go reach. Ram is so calm. Sheep is so mean and calm, But you get where you go push a rich war, you go turn back, fight you. So these guys think they are doing us, but you get where you go reach. It go be dog eat dog.
And this last thing he just said, if you remember, Jetty said the same thing.
About the shooting
That if one day people would just say enough is
It's enough. They'll be like, okay, let's eat ourselves.
Yeah.
Because you see a politician driving big car, you can't even eat. You hear he bought a bulletproof car for 400 million. And your whole lineage never see up to 10 million.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. Look at America here now. You don't even need to be a millionaire to live well. Just walk. Walk. You live in an apartment where swimming pool, everything there.
Yeah.
And you see them building houses every day for Lekki everywhere. The poor masses go to even most of those estates. The people are not even living there.
Yeah.
Why can't you go to Ajegule, destroy everywhere, build condos, build one.
What
Go
about
to Mushi.
Makoko?
Makoko build 20 stories.
Living-
One room apartment
Living
for
in the-
them. Put swimming pool, put everything, and you see people pay.
Right.
How much will it cost? But they are building every day for Lekki. They
But
build.
that thing used to exist though. Did you know about low cost
Jack on
housing?
the-
Those days now, Jack on they did it now. But today it's not happening.
Amuwo Duffy is one of them now.
Yeah, Jack on the even everywhere. Jack on they did it. But today, look at what is happening. Everybody is building houses in Lekki 50 million. Who is staying there?
Competition.
Go to most of those Lekki buildings.
It's not competition,
People
it's
know they there.
It's even
Luxury
greed,
living.
right? So like
Yeah, because nobody is thinking about the poor man.
I was watching Shaquille O'Neal, right?
Yeah.
On Ellen's show, and they were looking at his mansion, and Ellen was like, "How many bedrooms?" Are like 8, 4 living rooms. Ellen was like, how many of you said I don't go there? Bedroom, kitchen, living room.
That's all.
As very rich as he is, can afford maids and everything. But he said his bedroom, kitchen, and living room.
That's it.
So that's it. Like no matter how you just amass this wealth and try to show off, you don't even get to
can't even
use
eat it.
most of these things.
The cars, you can't even drive two cars same time.
Many can
You
use it.
understand?
It's
You're
great.
just intimidating these poor people. Again, where I go reach, these poor people go say, what is happening? And they know this is our money.
Yeah, people
These
have
people
But
is our
are
money.
those people willing to like move from Ajegunle so that they can be able to reconstruct that area?
Are you
What are
providing
you-
for them?
what are you
don't
talking
provide
about?
because the
I'm
government.
just asking.
There's
No, let me
no
tell you,
human
they
being
will
that you
move.
offer
They will
something
move,
better.
but now they don't
Just to
trust.
reconstruct.
No, now they don't even trust the government because government go say move, let's rebuild. The next thing, government don't take over the side from them.
Like
Because they
build,
don't trust the
And
government.
make
like
it
build
into, like-
first.
Yes.
I'll do allocation.
Right.
Move us into the building.
You
Show us,
understand?
then we'll
Yes.
go.
But if you tell them to go, they will not go because they don't trust the government.
Yeah.
Because the official government won't go collect this small side from us.
Yeah.
Which
and
is
then-
possible.
and then-
Look what happened to
and then-
Morocco.
And then build a city.
I don't know
like
if
a
you know
mall
the.
around
I don't know
it.
if you know the history of Morocco. Lucky today where they rain is Morocco now. Morocco now. Morocco is like Ajegule.
Really?
It was water.
Go, Morocco now. We are poor. They live. They drove everybody from Morocco. Look at today now. It's Lucky. Everybody. Today, go check history. During the time of Raji Rasaki was the governor. IBB was the
Who
president.
built all this gada here?
Who built this gather?
You understand? Who built this guy? You understand? So it's Morocco. They drove everybody from Morocco. No lights, water everywhere. They drove everybody. They safari. And today is Lucky. So tomorrow night, if you tell Ajegule people to leave, do you think they want to leave?
Mr. Patrick. So question is,
Thank you for this history because I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
because people don't read history, and they brought
and
it
you know
out.
what is annoying? They don't. Do they teach history in Nigeria?
They don't do it no more.
That's really bad.
Because they know say people go verse.
Of course.
We need to tell these kids,
We need to
okay,
teach them
from
history.
1960.
I was taught history though. I
Nigeria.
did. Yeah.
did
Oh, I don't.
history
I don't remember. I
did
social
history.
They
studies?
don't stop her. Nothing
Is it
is
social
happening.
studies or civil what? What was it?
social studies.
Oh, social
No, they
studies.
did social study, they did
but they
civil.
don't do it now.
They don't do it no more.
What they're doing now is Bible study. They, CRK.
Yeah,
Bible,
because
Bible,
religion is always
That
good
is
to
what
trap
that is.
people.
That's
That
what.
is the
That's what is
instrument.
holding them down. Religion.
You know, because,
God
I
this. We know
remember-
God day,
Yeah.
but that's not it.
Yeah, remember you and I went to this lady and she was saying that, no disrespect to anybody, right?
Right.
But she was saying that one of the, I don't want to mention his name, one of the very popular minister in Nigeria said it, that Nigeria is going to change. And I'm like, so I challenged her that day, right? And I was like,
Yeah.
do you think that God is partial to anybody? God has created everything for everybody.
Yep.
It's left to you to manage your own home,
That's true.
manage your society, and at large, your city and your country.
Yeah.
So like God is not going to say because you are praying, you are not building bridges, you're not building roads.
It's giving you the resources.
So
Do it while you pray.
I remember when I used to live in Okwebi,
relying solely on
Allen,
God.
like if you go through Oregon Link Road, Okwebi, everything, on Sundays, you cannot move because of traffic from churches. I'm like, if we are this serious or close to God, Nigeria not supposed to get problem. If it is by church or religion, right? So, but we're not doing the things we need to do. We're not, like Mr.
I
Patrick
know
has
these
said.
churches, even though they have all this, what do they provide for their community?
That
Other
is
than
another
taking
thing.
from them.
That is another
taking
thing.
and taking, but never giving back.
Churches that actually now
That's
have,
so annoying.
They
It
commercialize a
annoys
lot of
me.
things. They have schools and daycare. The
They
amount
should
they
have made
charge.
it. They could have made it free.
No, the amount they even charge for those schools, some of the members cannot afford it.
Can you imagine?
But they get the
Rich people.
offering and tithe from the people that attend.
help
And I
them
know
to
I
even bill
sound
for it.
kind of salty right now, even though I'm a Christian, but I'm just like, we have to do the right things.
It's
You
called,
do.
it's called fact.
Accountability
Yeah.
and responsibility, right?
True. It's annoying.
Well,
Nigeria is, we're not going to finish.
Well,
we'll continue.
I'm telling you, Nigeria matter no go end now. But on that
Bullshit.
note, we'd just like to take a break. We'll be right back. We need to refill our cups. Don't ask us what we're drinking.
Water.
Well, water for you. I don't know what I'm drinking, but we need to refill our cups. So we'll be right back after this message.
The store aisles are immaculately clean. We have service people able to help us whenever we go into the stores. Everything is clearly labeled, and we have a personal relationship with the owners of Wazobia, who are very community oriented, and they have always supported the Cameroonian community whenever we've had activities, and we would love to keep that relationship going at all times.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome back. Our lovely Lilian will be taking us to the next topic. I hear one crazy issue happened in Nigeria with the top Nigerian celebrity. Go ahead.
I don't even know why I like to pick on me all the time. But anyway.
You are the reporter now. Go ahead.
Anyway, 5 days ago from the internet, it says that Burna Boy's security people shot 2 men, one in the leg and then one on the head. It grazed his head. So what had happened was one of the guys approached, one of Burna Boy's guys approached somebody in the club, in Obi Cubana's club, the one in Virgin Island, right? Victoria Island. Did I say Virgin Island? I think this drink is hitting.
Stick with the story.
Calm
Leave
down.
the location.
Why
Leave
people
the
like
location
this?
out
Nah,
of
this
it.
Virgin Island.
Go ahead.
So in
Lilian.
Victoria Island, yeah. So what happened? Yeah. So one of the guys came up to one of Burna Boy's guys came up to a lady and was like, "Oh, Burna Boy wants to talk to you, whatever." And the girl said, "No, you know." And the guy went back, and then he came back again and did the same thing. And the woman's husband was like, "I mean, I'm here, I'm my husband. Now, why are you people doing? That's disrespectful in front of me, and you're asking my wife to come and talk to Burna Boy. Like, what the hell is that?" And I think they got into a little scuffle, and one of the security person, and he's a police officer, he shot him on the leg, on the thigh, and then his other friend on the head. It grazed his head. It didn't really do anything to him, but I mean, it injured him. So that's it.
Okay.
That's all.
So from what you're saying now, Burna Boy asked one of his guys to go. You know how it is in the club to go, spin that girl, bring the girl from I'm sitting at Burna Boy in B. So the guy gets there, and the lady was actually with her husband, and the husband says, "Hey, this is disrespectful.
Yeah.
I'm right here, and this is someone's wife." And he goes, so I'm guessing Burna Boy says, "My friend, go bring the woman, come, Jare."
Yeah.
You know, kind of thing now. Then he goes back, he tries again, and and that's when this whole scuffle started.
Right. I actually heard it 3 times, Even before the husband got into it, the lady herself said, "No, that I'm married." Right? And if a lady is telling you no, you can't, you should just respect that.
I don't care who you are.
I think the code for street, number 1, leave somebody, wife or girlfriend.
Yeah.
At least,
Number one.
as a man too, is like
You don't want that happening to
your
you.
ego.
Too.
You understand? A person wife. Sorry, you leave her. Plenty girls.
Plenty
they
girls there for town, yeah.
So that is number 1. Then when people go to club like this, you take 1 or 2 alcohol. Things
that
happen.
influence,
That doesn't
people-
excuse that.
No, I understand. I'm still saying then I think another problem with Nigerian system, there is a systemic failure in that country. Because you be celebrity, person, you get connection, people tend to be getting away with things. And it will keep happening. But if A do, it go away. The thing will continue now. Check most of all these artists where they do anyhow for Nigeria. If they come abroad here, they maintain now. You can't even try that. They go shoot yourself. You can't
they will
even try
sue
it here
you
in
out of
America.
your money.
They will sue you. Others your money self will go. And this couple happens to live here in America.
Really?
Yeah, they're an American couple.
They
you
just went
understand?
home
So
for.
they can even sue him here
they
from
can.
America. If he enter here, they
They
go
could
hold
bar him from even coming in.
so you don't even tell people to shoot your security details to shoot. You understand? I don't know. All those police guys, most of them are trigger happy guys,
And they give them money.
So as a celebrity, like I said, there is a systemic failure in that country. Because number 1, things like this, someone is supposed to be held responsible. Nobody, because tomorrow again it will happen. Even like Portable, I hear Portable ask some guys to beat up somebody. You don't do that.
Don't do that, yeah.
You understand? No
Because they're
matter
celebrity.
Not the
what.
fair
Yeah, so
environment.
people need to learn how to, like the system, the government, the police, the justice system need to swing into action so that people can also learn.
What if that guy
You know,
has passed away? What if he passed away? I mean, like,
Understand?
the head.
Because nobody is above the law.
Exactly.
You understand? Nobody.
Nobody.
Because you ever say you get connection or you okay, release this person. No, people need to take responsibilities. When things happen like this, they need to arrest somebody. They need
He's
to bring in
responsible
people.
for his security.
You understand?
He's the one that
because
did
your,
that.
your
How can you send
security.
him 3 times?
You understand?
You know what's up?
So, but the thing I wanted to say is this is not the first time that we've heard about Burna Boy involved in this kind of
That's
thing.
some bullshit.
This to me, this is like the second or third time that
crazy.
Burna Boy has actually is
Really?
reported to have fought at the club,
Yeah.
or shot at somebody or fought. You know,
Because of a
it's
woman?
Over a woman?
well over anything.
No other things,
Right?
you know.
So, but the thing is, it's becoming a pattern that just like Mr. Patrick said, like because you're a celebrity, you think small of other people and you think that you can get away with anything, you know? But over here,
people look up to you. you
yeah,
understand?
you're supposed to be a positive influence,
Role
right?
model.
Role model, yeah, role model,
people
because
look up to
kids,
you.
They're calling you
kids are
African
beginning
giant.
to.
I know as a celebrity, people are like excited when they see you, you know, so it's crazy though.
Yeah.
It's crazy. All that, but like, I'm not even in support. Yeah, Burna Boy is a celebrity, you know, but I'm not even in support of person wife. You understand? Though we never hear them do a press release, we've not heard from their own side, you know. So the center will also need to hear from their own.
The only person that came out with something was Obi Kubana. Was like, "Oh, I'm sorry for whatever that happened."
Yeah, he's a businessman.
And somebody was saying that, of course, his business now. He has to protect his business.
business.
Someone was saying, oh, I read a caption that says, Burna Boy finally breaks his silence. I went to
silence?
read it. It was only a tweet that said, he said, in Nigeria, even this, if they say I start Boko Haram, people go believe. That does not exonerate you from what has happened. You have not come out to say, this is what happened. This is my stance. This is my position. I didn't do it or I did it. You know, you're not taking responsibility. It's
Accountability, he's not, because he thinks that he's an African giant. You know, he's a celebrity. He cannot be held as.
Which kind of
I
African
don't
giant?
care, but you have to. People are looking out, like, people are looking after you. Like, that's somebody I look up to.
Yeah, he's someone.
This
yeah,
is somebody's wife. They
yeah,
told
he
you no the
brought-
first time.
you
Second
know-
time you go. Third time you
you
go.
know, like I said,
No
with great
respect for
power,
yourself.
with great power comes great responsibility.
yeah.
Yep.
You know, for
and
you
he
to
ain't
be on
taking
that
it.
level, the fame, the everything, it takes a lot to, you know. So at times, it's like R. Kelly too. You understand? R. Kelly with so much fame, so much.
Look
See,
at
and
where
a small
he's
picking
done.
now.
He's
You
languishing in
understand?
jail
So you know, when you are top, that is when Satan, that is when highest temptation comes.
Yeah.
I think from the beginning he has always been like that. Burna Boy. He
Yeah.
has always
Well,
been like
from
that.
what Toks is saying,
No,
obviously.
he's
Yeah,
not. He's not
obviously,
a humble
obviously,
human
Yeah,
being.
but also,
He's not
do you
humble.
remember when he got into this thing with Shatta Wale?
Wale.
And the guy started saying some things. You know, Burna Boy had to pull back
Right.
because they were going tit for tat, right? He would tweet, Shatta Wale would tweet. Shatta Wale started saying stuff about raping a girl, something. Then he pulled back and said,
Wow.
I don't have time for this thing anymore.
That's
He had to
real.
pull
That's
back.
true. Oh,
Yeah.
so that was true then.
I don't know if it's true, but
Because
you
if
know,
it was not
it's
true, you would
alleged.
have.
It's a- yeah, it's
No,
alleged.
it's alleged.
but-
Anybody see? You see this room as 3 of us there now. Tomorrow, if police come, 3 of us are going to have 3 different stories.
yeah.
You go talk your own side. I will talk my own side. But 3 of us,
The
say
thing
we
happen for our front.
see bottle. The way where you go talk, the bottle get tap. You the bottle get knob. The bottle. So, but there is always, you don't just at the end of the day there is
always, yeah.
But what my concern is, as a role model, as a celebrity, you know, people, even for Nigeria, people need to take responsibilities
Yeah.
when things happen. You
Yeah.
understand? You know, going after someone's wife, I'm against it.
It's very, very
You know,
wrong.
because number one, you are killing the
Disrespectful.
other guy's ego as a man. You know, maybe come with it. You know, normal go there make the intimidating wife for a family now. You understand? Everyone will want to fight for and protect the family. You understand? So I think the police need to come in. Justice need to be done. You know, people, they really need to address these issues. Because with the shark government, we too also need to, from our own level, also
Do our
take
part.
responsibility.
Do our parts too, yeah.
Because celebrities, people look up to them.
Yeah.
And it changed that.
Pastors,
from them
people
too.
look up to them.
Yeah.
It's like, so there are some responsibilities. There are some certain job you take in life.
Yeah.
You be held responsible for society. It's like a pastor now. Come become pastor. I feel they drink beer. Pastor no go feel drink beer. Ingo they look at me and say, Baba, now your job, job does not permit you to drink beer. You understand? So as a celebrity, you know, your job doesn't permit you to go out and behave people, shoot. What if by mistake those people die? Right. We know what they talk to, so what they talk.
Whether alcohol is involved or not, it's wrong.
It's not an excuse. Like
but
Mr. Patrick is saying, it's a position of influence. When you're a pastor, you're a celebrity, people would not even hear what you say. They will do what you're doing. So that's why it's also a place of sacrifice. Because I can do anything anywhere.
And you go away with it.
Get away with it. But somebody else cannot do it because they will record you. They will, you know. Because
it's Burna Boy, everybody wants to be like, it's Grammy Award. The whole world wants to, okay, what is this story?
Exactly.
Anybody video, they shoot people on the regular.
Look at it. It's a simple story of fella singing without his clothes. Do you know how many musicians are doing it now?
Today. Michael Jackson, everybody wants to dance. So influence. Because if this thing continues tomorrow, you see people going to club to shoot anybody. I said because it's my role model.
It has to be.
It's like Tupac today. People worship. You know, Burna Boy has in there now. There are people that worship him. There are people. So you also have to be careful what you influence to the society. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
I really hope that they get to the bottom of this. And somehow put a right measure to it, right? To Burna Boy. Like if it's that big guy.
But number one, I don't even think they should allow his security guys to come into the club with guns.
Yeah, because those guys also had security, right? Like if you travel from here, you have they didn't allow their security to come in because they had the lady said that they didn't allow their security to come in.
Wow.
So you see what I'm saying?
So they let only his own come in.
Because you know if you travel home, you get a security around you and everything. But what I want to say is, because Burna Boy has to be careful, like those guys are American citizens, right? If they file something against him, American government can bar him from coming in. They can bar him from having any commercial proceeds from America. So all this money gets from YouTube, the concerts, all those things, because I don't think he'll be making that money from that if all he's getting, if all his revenue is in Naira. Maybe the concert for MTN, Glow, what else? You do concerts in Nigeria, they're paying 1 million Naira. It's nothing compared to how he's selling out Madison Square Garden, right? Making millions of dollars. So, you know, if they put in measures like that is going to actually curb.
That's why he needs to be careful, you understand? Because he's Burna Boy, you know, because at times people just don't want to hear what happened. You know, though it's Nigeria, though investigate. I heard the CCTV today, they never see him. You know, if it's in America, see, don't be these musicians sing for a concert where people die for concert.
Travis Scott.
You understand? They held him responsible. Why? Because he's the celebrity in a concert. Not be, if in Nigeria they will say, not being built. So he needs to be accountable for his security details. They need to understand because those security details, they don't need to shoot. There are ways you protect your celebrity by not shooting. As what matter, you guys they go protect a carry a commot. You understand? So shooting people, collecting people's wife, I'm against that.
Collecting people.
Attempting to collect.
It won't become King David.
Oh please!
Even King David got vexed for him at the end of the day.
You see, person wife.
When a person wife, you understand? You got the
husband.
You got the peep. You understand? You collect person wife, so it's against humanity. It's against nature. The universe will not even be happy with you.
Preach, my brother, preach.
I don't talk. Say this guy get back up. He they carry Bible.
Whether.
Hey, my people, which level?
So I think Burna Boy should come out, no matter what. Tender apology. You know, if possible, go see them in the hospital.
And give them the money that they use for the hospital bill.
Yeah, just go see them.
It's very easy to manage. It doesn't cost you anything. He travels abroad. If they're back here, you should come here.
Yeah, just go see them. Even in Nigeria.
Take a picture with them.
No.
For follow-up. Take a picture with them to show that. Even though it doesn't matter. I mean, he's going to take a picture. He's going to take a picture with them.
What if they don't want to take pictures?
No, not even pictures.
No,
let's even leave pictures. You know,
no pictures.
I feel he should just call them apologize. It doesn't take anything
That's
from
it.
you. Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't need a photo
It's not
op.
my fault. It's my security details. We are working on that. Then go down, go see them. Talk. That alone can even.
It goes a long way.
I think you should do
said
that.
So you're trying to say he's now blaming, put it. The blame
I was just
going to
say yes.
Don't say that.
I mean,
I
for
take
me,
full responsibility for what happened.
exactly
Because
what I
those
was
are
going
my
to say.
people that I employed.
If you're gonna apologize, apologize the right way.
Don't say but.
Yeah.
Because
No.
apologize
See,
straightforward.
Nigerian police at times they overdo. People, I service too much for that country. I know what
That
I'm
is
saying.
true. That is
Because
true.
man, do impress my oga, man, keep person. That is how Nigerians, especially people where they feed small money, they can kill you for. They can kill because they will just want to impress oga. I
Still,
service.
he just has
You
to
understand?
apologize.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Apologize, if possible. Change your security details.
Yeah.
Get professionals.
Yeah.
They don't need to shoot.
Didn't they say
But
they
there is a
were-
way they can protect you. And
Why
you know,
are you even
Didn't they say
shooting
they
when
were
it's not a
apprehended?
war?
Well, I
Why do you
think
need to bring out a
they-
gun?
because there is no gun
It's not
threat.
still argument. You can argue
Trigger-
from here to heaven.
Trigger happy.
Yeah,
They
it's
got
not
them
have to
though. They
shoot.
got both the guys, the security guy. I think I read somewhere where they
They got them.
took
What
them.
if they kill these people? You
It's
understand?
not going to
So-
bring back their lives.
Now, do you know these guys they are traumatized because next time now they no go
Yes,
want
they
come
wanna
in
go
Nigeria.
club. Yeah, or
And
the
that's why
club.
people are complaining. Oh, you go back, you there abroad to come back home. It becomes,
Yeah.
I think,
trauma.
systemic failure.
Yeah.
People should.
Well, my
Which
people.
level?
Which level? Oh, this is how it
level?
is. We Mr. Patrick is so angry right now.
yeah, so I agree. Trust
What's going on in Nigeria? It's not just
me. It's
politics.
painful because,
everything.
because I have families there.
yeah.
I came to America 2 weeks into America. I lost my mom because hospitals, they know they're competent.
Yeah,
Guy, my
so
mom
rest
go
in
hospital,
peace, man.
doctor say blah 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 blah. You go back. My dad, the same thing. Less than 1 year again, my dad died.
Oh wow.
My dad was all right at home. Blah blah blah. Ambulance. We got to hospital, less than 2-3 hours. He died for hospital. So you see the carelessness in that country. You see things are not working, and nobody fit talk. Nothing is happening. I heard today that the interim president sick partial stroke. They flew him abroad. Flew him abroad.
But that's-
So they are not taking care of our medical.
That's what happened to Buhari now. They flew him abroad for severally.
So
Like,
nothing
how
is
are
working.
you not
Like you're a
ashamed
president, that's
Yeah.
right. You're
You should be
taking yourself
ashamed.
part
that
of
your
your
own
own country.
medical, you
You don't have a medical
cannot.
doctor for your own
Like,
self.
that's
How
the
many
point.
times they don't fly by, they go abroad?
Never.
Go where?
Which
You understand?
way?
That is what I'm saying.
I mean, look,
Well,
look,
is it
look.
Korea
when
or
when
China?
when
They
when
ain't
when,
going
when
nowhere.
Trump had COVID, we saw everything live.
Right.
They flew him. We saw the helicopter land at White House. They flew him to Walter Reed Hospital.
Yeah.
We saw everything. Like how even there while he was there, we saw him there. Like there's no secret, right? They didn't have to. It's just so
They
simple.
don't go off light for
Yeah.
airport. Sneak the
President
president
to
out.
the back, yeah.
Excuse me, the off light.
Yes, now they always put off the light now. No, NEPA go take light when they pass.
you said they turn it off. Just
Like you are the president of a country. You are
And
going
I am
to
no good-
receive
no good example.
medical attention in another country.
So
what's
over
happening
and
to-
over and
over?
over.
in India.
So what are
Is
you
it
trying
India
to
they
say?
do it to?
It's
I will
sad.
have brilliant
I know,
minds.
doctors,
All of them are in
everybody.
Canada. All of them are now in
Everybody's-
Canada now. They're
everybody's
running
in
to
Canada.
That's
Canada.
why everybody's leaving.
They're running to
There's-
another
At the end of the day,
country.
there's nothing that's going to happen. Like, nothing is going to be there for them anymore. It's just going to be like Nigeria with just...
Well, we love that country. It's our
we sure
country.
do. That's why we talk so
Because we
passionately
see our
about
family
it.
is there.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not.
We talk
One
about it
cousin,
passionately.
is there.
Yes.
So, you know why? Because we don't come abroad.
Right.
We don't see how human beings supposed to
Right,
live.
exactly.
I said something one time. I say, pack all these youth where they fight. Say, get like
them
20
here.
plane. Not even bring them here.
Somewhere.
Put them inside plane. Let's not even go far. Let's go to South Africa. Make plane carry like land South Africa. May they not even go. From airport, may they show them as another country. May they dey like 2 hours. Put them back, come back. What go they that country?
Yeah. No, yeah.
What
For
good
sure.
day?
For sure.
Because
Yeah,
if
for
you
sure.
notice, now people where they abroad, they fight more battle.
Yeah.
Because we don't come, we don't see how human being is supposed to live.
Leave, yeah.
Light is not supposed to go. Why they don't feel soft light?
Yeah.
Light.
Why you go to pray for some other things?
Even God in the Bible, before he did anything first, he said, let there be light first. Because without light, nothing will happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You not do light on the last day. The first thing we say, let there be light, so that if you walk. Now you are not giving people light. You are not giving them food.
Jobs.
Everyone has become government to themselves.
Exactly.
You provide your own security.
You provide your own water. You bore your hole. You do borehole.
So it's crazy.
You buy generator, right? So you have become.
So what is the government doing?
But you know what though? And I know we run out of time. But think about this: all of us here, in like say in this county, we're using the same water. Yeah. Whether you're a mayor
Poor, you
or
reach
anything.
everybody.
So when that water goes out, it has to
It
be
affects
fixed.
everybody.
But if the water corporation goes out, when I have a borehole in my house, I don't care about what's going on the streets. If transformer blows, the power is gone, I have 2 or 3 generators, so I don't care. But
I hear saying article they bring in the big listers in Nigeria.
yeah, that's what we heard.
It's
possible.
Like all those leaders they have investment in generating sets, so they would rather that the country does not have power supply,
imagine?
so that they can sell their business. What
the hell?
Yeah,
The roads are not good. They buy cheap and they don't send you.
So we're going to continue this topic because the situation in Nigeria is a never-ending story. There's always something to
You know
talk
that
about.
movie? You know that movie? The never-ending story.
yeah, Falcon and a trio.
There you go. So we just want to. Oh, okay, Lilian, go ahead. Do you have any final words? No, go ahead. We're rounding up. I just wanted to say, final words. What do you have to say? Just anything. Say hi to your fans.
I don't have fans.
Only fans.
Wow.
Only fans. Your only fans.
Your only
The Buddha
fans.
is 2 only fans.
I'm just saying it.
I beg, I don't have only fans.
Okay.
Thank you guys for tuning in and watching our little banter, our little serious talks, our little unserious talks. And come back next time. We're here every time. Thank you.
You got it from Lilian. Hey, and of course, my brother Toks, you got any final words you want to say?
Hey, people. Stay tuned to the channel, Afrijamz TV on YouTube.
Correct.
It promises to bring more content. But also, we're going to continue to have this conversation seriously, insert a little bit of jokes here and there, but there are things we are passionate about, and we are really passionate about change. And I know that we'll talk about Nigeria a lot. It's really going to come up because we have some leeway to talk about it, right? Nigerians sometimes, after they've had a long day, they're tired. So we'll continue to be the voices devoted to, be able to say these things until we see the change that we deserve and desire.
Amen. We just hope our children will see a better Nigeria.
Amen.
Oh my God. Yeah, thank you so much for that. And of course, to our special guest in the house, I'm talking about Mr. Patrick. He came into Houston for his celebrity fish, and we begged him and asked him to stay back before going back to his base just for this show, and he honored that request. Thank you so much, Mr. Patrick. And we appreciate your passionate input on this show. We could tell that you are really affected, and we are all praying for a better Nigeria. So please, if you have any final words for the viewers out there, go ahead. The floor is yours.
God will punish all the politicians, all the bad politicians. God will punish
Not expecting that.
God will punish them.
He went straight for the jugular.
God will punish them. Any good person they are out there trying to make Nigeria a better place, a good politician, God will support you and help us so that we can get to the promised land.
Yes.
We don't tire.
What he said. Yes. So on that note, we've come to the end of this episode of Which Level. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. It's Which Level Now, and on YouTube it's on Afrijamz TV. We need you to subscribe and of course hit that notification button so that you can hear a ding each time we upload a new episode. Thank you so much. We just want to say stay safe. It's a crazy world out there, and see you next time. Thank you.
Bye.
Yes, oh.
Alaba boys.
2 shots. Yes, oh.
Which level?
Yes, oh.
Idumota.
2 shots. Yes, oh.
Which level?
Yes, oh.
Alaba boys.
2 shots. Yes, oh.
Which level?
Yes, oh.
Idumota.
2 shots. Yes, oh.
Which level?
Yes, oh.
Opa
2
Iweka.
shots. Yes, oh.
Which level?
Yes, oh.
Aba boys.
2 shots. Yes, oh.
Which level?